what jumps out about their defense and their athleticism?
Yeah, I think it's definitely the best defense we've played so far, and I'd say it's one of the better defenses that I've seen since I've been here, which says a lot because we played a lot of really good defenses. They fly around the ball really well. They're really extremely athletic in the secondary. They're not going to let you chuck it deep on them. They fly around, man. It's almost fun to watch while you're watching tape. It's like, wow, this is like a really good team we're about to go play against, and we got to be on our A game. So it's gonna be a test. I'm excited about it, but they're a really good defense now.
Drew, last year against Georgia, you guys hung with them pretty well in the first half, and obviously Emmanuel was coming out for it. Just, I guess, what was working so well for you guys last year against them that allowed you to keep it pretty close going to halftime?
Yeah, I think we handled their pass rush really well. That was something they were really good at last year. They still have a lot of really good guys this year. They were known to get to the quarterback, and I think we blocked them pretty well in that first half, to where we had the opportunity to let kind of our guys run past the normal cover zone, which you get to be like 50, 55 yards. It's like, okay, there's no way that things are going to go past this, and if we can block it up. Sometimes we can put it past those yard marks and kind of surprise some people, because people really aren't used to covering that deep down the field. That was something that we took advantage of last year, but a little different twist on it this year. So we'll see how we tag it. We had a good perspective there, but we'll see.
Hey, Drew, back. So at that Purdue game, there's that Mizzou still sucks poster. I heard you had that above your locker. What did you first see? I guess when you guys saw that, and then how are you guys using that as motivation?
Yeah, just I'll say this: it was really fun playing at Purdue. They had an awesome fan base there. Student section right by our bench, so it was really fun. I had a blast playing there, and one of the guys in the front row had that sign. I asked me if I could sign it for him when we lost. I went up to him after the game and just asked if I could still sign it. And when I grabbed it, I just ended up walking off with it. I think I said after the game, he actually did. He actually waited for us outside the locker room, and he's like, "Hey, you took my sign. Can we at least take a selfie?" And I was like, "Yeah, man. My bad." It was kind of the heat of the moment, but yeah, we can take a selfie. So it was all fun. I'm glad that he took it lighthearted. Again, which made it just more of a. It was a great place to play. I was excited to be able to go there with my career here. But yeah, that was kind of the story of that. But no, it was really just us trying to change, our mindset from last year. We talked about it was a revenge game going into it. I think if we went into it looking at it as a huge revenge game, people have been really on edge, and I don't think we would have came out with a win. We just went in there saying we got to play our best, we got to play our A game, and we think we'll come out with a win every time we do that.
Drew, what did Hiram White show you against Purdue?
Yeah, I think his first play, he got in there. I forgot what he did, but he was really pumped up after the play, and we were trying to go quick tempo, and I look around, and I think everybody's set to look over to Hiram, and he's like 2 yards down the field, jawing at somebody still, so I think he was pretty amped up to get in there, but I think you saw a guy that definitely held his own and played above, what people outside of our locker room might have expected from him. We expected a lot from Hiram. We feel like we got a good depth on our O-line, especially at that spot. So I think Hiram came in and did a fantastic job.
And Paul said he was drawing a little bit throughout the game.
Oh yeah, Hiram's kind of about that, which makes him fun to play with. It's nice to have some nasty O-line. Yaya's kind of a quieter guy, but you don't really ever have to worry about Yaya. He's going to get his job done.
Drew, how special is Jalen Knox?
Yeah, he's really special. I think we came into the summer with those 3 younger guys, Kamari, Cam, and Jalen. We rotated them every single week. We were feeling like at least some of them were going to have to make plays for us this year, and we weren't just going to give it to somebody when they came in. And I think they all did an extremely good job this summer. I think Jalen towards the end, the summers can get long, and Jalen towards the end just kept rising and kept impressing us. I think that's why he got the shot, and he played his butt off, and he's going to keep playing his butt off. He plays like a vet as a super young guy. He's never too high, never too low, really level-headed, and really physical too. He looks like a creature out there, which is awesome to have.
I feel like I'm asking about it's still an art piece, but when we saw you after the Purdue game, you didn't know where the sign was. How did you get back into the
Someone, one of the equipment guys came up to me Sunday, like, hey, we found your sign, don't worry about it. And I was like, cool. Yeah, it was gone. I had no idea where it went. Someone picked it up in the locker room and put it somewhere. I said they found it above something. I don't know. But it was cool to have it back.
This is going to be the first sellout, assuming the tickets are, the remaining tickets are gone by Saturday, since 2014, before you even got here. I mean, you've been coming to games here for years. Have you kind of told some of the younger guys that haven't seen this place sold out what that kind of energy can look like?
Yeah. I was actually sitting out there looking at it, and I think it was UConn we played, where we did like the checkerboard thingy, and that was packed. So that was like the most recent game that I think I can actually think of where it might look like that. No, it's definitely a really awesome environment when we can fill that place up. I'm excited to see, what the turnout is, but no, I haven't really dove into the young guys yet, worrying them too much about it, because if we can't go out and play at a packed Faroe, then I don't know how well we're going to be able to play at like a packed Alabama or a packed Tennessee and Florida. So I'm going to let them just feel it for themselves and really see how mature those young guys are, like you say they are.
That was actually kind of my question, but also, last week you talked about the opportunity to start 3-0, how you haven't really had a chance to really feel that since I think maybe your freshman year. Now you're 3-0, you're playing Georgia, a game that's getting some national hype, 2 undefeated SEC teams. I mean, how special and cool is it for you to play in a game like that and in front of a packed crowd like you mentioned?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I think, you can talk about it. We talked a lot in our team meeting on Sunday. We are, like you said, we did start 3-0. People are going to start trying to come into this room. They're trying to get in our ears. Y'all are playing great, or jumping on the bandwagon and starting to talk to us. People are going to text you more often. People are going to start calling you. People are going to start tweeting at you, Instagramming you. And I think we just got to let all that out. Because the bigger we make this game, the tougher it could get. That's both sides of the ball. Why not come in and just do your job, play it simple. You're playing against another football team that wants to win a game, that's trying to score points, and they're trying to stop people scoring points. And I think that's how you got to look at it. The bigger you make it, just the more production it comes, and I think it just ends up being a negative.
Drew, as the Mizzou historian on the team, does Jalen understand, now that he's had a 100-yard game, the comparisons that are going to come with number 9 on a receiver here?
Yeah, he's wearing a pretty proud number. No, I don't think he's thought too much about it yet. I think that's kind of what I like about him. He doesn't think too far ahead. Doesn't read into the hype too much. I know he won freshman of the week, didn't he, for the SEC? Came out in practice harder, if not, stayed the same. He's the same guy. He's not thinking he's too big for us now after a good week, which just says a lot about how mature he is for such a young guy.
I wouldn't ask you this if you were from Texas or back east or something, but you grew up in Missouri. You're a Missouri Tiger fan growing up. I did radio over there yesterday in Atlanta, and I don't think people are still giving the University of Missouri credit, even after winning the East a couple of times and turning out NFL players. Can you talk about that chip on that you guys have on your shoulder and the fact that it's deserved?
Yeah, I think that's just kind of been my motivation since I've been here. Kind of regardless of what goes down, we got to keep that chip on my shoulder. There was one thing I was called out. We were going through names at a checklist at a camp thing I was at, and my name actually got skipped over. And it wasn't on purpose. But they're like, is there anyone I didn't call? And I was like, yeah, you forgot me. And the response was, my bad, you were stuck in between Arkansas and Penn State. And I was like, all right, well, we beat Arkansas the last 2 years. And I don't know, it's just names. It's just names. I think that's what makes college football though sometimes. You've got the big name guys that can come out and play really well, and then when they don't, everyone's like, oh, they're playing bad, but they're going to be great again next year. But then you got teams like us that can come out and win the East twice, and then can be written off the next year. That just makes college football, which makes it fun for us, because keep writing us off. That's kind of like what I like. I like being able to come up from behind and surprise people. And I think that's what we're trying to do here.
There's time for a couple more, please.
Drew, what are some of the things you recall from that Georgia game here 2 years ago, and kind of specifically on Jamon's 79-yard touchdown, and then later the ball he dropped at the very end?
Yeah, I think that was a big game as far as me maturing. I got really amped up that game. I got almost too amped up, I'd like to say. Came out, we were firing. We were staying with them, and then we hit Jamon on that long one. I came to the sideline more juiced than probably I'd ever been, and it took me a while to like get settled. And that was a huge lesson I learned earlier in my career, where now I can get that way, I can get amped up, but I feel so much more confident in coming back down, being able to go out there on the next drive. I'd like to say that I didn't have to learn that lesson and lose to Georgia to learn that lesson, but I think you got to look at it on a positive note that I learned that in that game. And it was a hard one. It was a hard one. I still haven't swallowed much of it yet. We can go back and watch that film, and there's a lot of different decisions I'd like to make, but that's just football.
Last one, please.
Drew, on the play in the last drive where he threw to Tyler, when you went back and rewatched that play and all the things he did when he upended the linebacker, and what do you remember about that play going down?
Yeah, I think Tyler's instincts just took over for him. He's just a ball player. He knows how to go hard every single play. You're not going to get anything but 100% from him every single play. And after he chopped that guy, he actually ended up rolling around and being able to look back at me. And I think when he saw the guy that he chopped get back up, he's like, all right, well, I got to get back up now. And he just kind of floated the sideline away from me. Like I said, call my name. I was able to see him. And I think that was a great play by him. Fantastic play. But I think the biggest plays that he made was just holding on to the ball. We ended up handing off to him a couple times. Told him in the backfield, like, hey, you want to win this game and be that dude in this 2-minute drill as a young guy, just hold on to the ball. People remember you just holding on to the ball in this 2-minute drill, and that's a huge first step. I'm glad he got to experience that kind of high anxiety, go down and try to win a game, drive at such a young age, because even when I'm gone, that's going to help this team win a couple games on the road.